Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was just like kind of one thing after another. One thing after another.
Nice butt, Ahty.
Thanks, I made it myself. Some egrets. Hello, welcome on in. So basically what happened, like this morning, I upgraded Vignon from 1.5.2 to 1.6. Because, like, you know, I wanted to, you know, kind of a thing I wanted to do on Thursday was poke around with, like, the Vignon server thing. Because my ultimate goal is to have, like, a virtual machine set up running the Vignon server. So, like, all of our friends could connect to it. Just run a dedicated server just for that. All of our friends could connect to it, and then everybody could use their Vignon with each other. Because, like, you know, you can basically have one of your friends be imported as a prop. So both of your models can be in your stream at the same time. Without having to use janky shit like Video Ninja or even like the Stream Together stuff. The Stream Together stuff is better. It's a step in the right direction, but like this Vignon thing is so much better for that. And like that's what I wanted to do. You know, like just like because I have server hardware that's pretty damn beefy. So I'm like, I'll just throw up a dedicated server, let everybody use it. And yeah, I mean, so I updated to 1.6, which is like one of the requirements. And with 1.6, it broke my tracking. So I was trying to figure out why Vignon wasn't like working. Like it was working. My phone was connecting to Vignon. Everything was okay, but just the tracking wasn't working. So like I just didn't. I was running out of time, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. So I went back to 1.5.2. I'm gonna have to debug that tomorrow. So I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it's okay. It's okay. I did have some little bit of actually quite a bit of progress with lag, with my rendering lag issue. Like you remember a while back, I was having a problem with that. Well, that never really truly went away 100%. Well, it turns out I was using my CPU for too much. So trying to use the recording on the internal CPU's like integrated GPU wasn't really working out great, I guess. And like so I switched that to my video card too, so that's on the my 4060 GPU now. And everything seems to be working really, really well. So like I'm recording right now and I'm running less than half of the what is it? Render the average time to render frame, which is amazing. Anomaly, hello, welcome on in. Like I've never seen it this low when I'm streaming and recording at the same time. So it's perfect. It's perfect. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. Let me go through the list real quick here. Ivy, hello, welcome on in. Oh yeah, that's the first time you've seen that. That's the first time you've seen that. Psyche Cyclops did that for me. Let me give Psyche a shout out here real quick. Psyche Cyclops. There we go. Psyche is a delight. Psyche is a delight. Super good bean. Like Psyche's actually in the States right now visiting family. And is probably going to be gone for like the next couple of weeks. I can't wait till she gets back because like, oh my gosh, a hacking comfort streamer right there for me. But yeah, Psyche did this for me, and then Mike and Psyche surprised me with this last week, and I was blown away. I'm still blown away. It's great. It's friggin' great. Well, holy heck! Let me go through the list here real quick. We get started. I'm already running late. Oh my god. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Seribot, welcome on in. Thank you so much for keeping us all safe. Koji, hello. Welcome on in. Ed Dragon Catman, hello. Welcome on in. Clutch, hello. And thank you so much for those gift subs earlier, Clutch. Good snack, good snack. Drock, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Savrin, hello. Twilight, hello. Colada, hello. See, scroll. Scrolling. We be scrolling. Artsy, thank you so much for the raid. Ryu, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome on in, folks. Yori, thank you so much for the raid. And I hope you get some good heckin' foobs. Ryu, welcome on in. Nice to see you. It's mega confusing having two Ryus. Mega confusing. Someday I'll get it. Prismatic Vey, hello, welcome on in. Could I get a shout out for Prismatic Vey, please? Lulzifa, hello, welcome on in. And a shout out for Lulz. And a shout out for Ryu. Sudden pause. Y'all are on the case. Ivy, welcome in and nice to see you. Some Egrets, hello, welcome on in. Anomaly, nice to see you. Hello, good bean. Ivy, hello. Nova, hello, I see you. Ah, what? Yes, perfect, perfect. All right. So let's play some Vidya James. Vidya James. All right. And do that, and then go to this, and then kill the music. There we go. Perfect. Oh shit, I gotta plug in my keyboard, don't I? Dead. I am deceased. There we go. Okay. And I keep forgetting that there's like there's no music here, so it's just like there's just nothing. Let me pull everybody up into voice call too. I kind of need to do that. Me want bite. Me want. What? Plant corn dog delight. I forgot it for a second there. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody's in. Everybody's in. There we go.
Rar.
Rar.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. So
Blah blah blah.
So who's gonna be playing with us tonight?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm here to vibe.
All right.
I'm here doing a little tinkering on my VRM right now. I'm still struggling with that.
Yeah.
And because I'm working in 2019 version of Unity currently, and the VRC Fury components were created in 2022, they're not allowing me to save. So what I'm trying to do is at least do what I need to do in the 2019 version to create a VRM base that I can then carry into the 2022 version.
Yeah. I don't know the first thing about any of that.
Yeah, I've been struggling with it all week.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Right, so...
Did you want me to tell you the healer story?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
So, the people that I was working with were Ulda and Girabanya.
Okay.
And there was a blasphemy that appeared in the Alamegan Quarter.
Okay.
But it had been hiding. They hadn't been able to find it. It had been hiding the whole time. Usually, so Arenvald was involved, and so was Fordola, and so was Raban.
Okay.
Raban asked me to just assist where I could. And we found out that there was a group called the Silver Griffins, whose job it was to help refugees, including those who were formerly of Garlemald, former Garlemald conscripts, and their families, to readjust to Girabanyan life.
I see.
And they noticed that all of the people who were despairing and turning into the beasts, the blasphemies, were family members and former members of, like, the Skulls in Garlemald.
Ah, okay.
And Fordola several times almost turned because of her guilt. And it was basically the guilt of these family members and these survivors that was turning them.
Interesting, okay.
And they couldn't figure out who this blasphemy was. And Arenvald is working on behalf of the Silver Griffins now. He's trying to find something to do now that he's wheelchair bound. And trying to find some good to do. And we ended up going and seeing the Sultana at one point.
Yeah.
And she basically had a talk with Arenvald. And they had a realization that they needed to, without downplaying what they did, address the people who came back. And basically have a memorial service for all of Girabanya's dead, not just those who died for the rebellion, but all of their dead.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And saying it's like, we're not downplaying what you did. We don't forgive you, but we recognize the circumstances that led to what you did. And we understand that these are all people who fought for Giribanya in their own way.
Gotcha.
And in the process of this, we've ended up finding out who the blasphemy was before they had turned.
Okay.
And they were one of Fordola's old friends, childhood friends.
Okay.
Whereas Fordola and all of her other friends had gone off to join the military, this guy didn't. Because he was such a peaceful person that he couldn't bear the idea of hurting anyone. And ultimately, we end up tracking it down to, I don't remember the name of the place, but do you remember where they shot the laser at their own base to get to us?
Yeah.
We find it there. The blasphemy is
okay.
there.
Okay.
And basically, Fordola is like about to turn again, and Minago and Arenvald basically say, we're not going to let you give up. Because you still have a life that you still can atone. If you give up now, everything that they've been saying about you is true.
Okay. I'm going to queue up for a leveling dungeon while I'm listening too, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
But come to find out, the blasphemy never attacked anyone.
Oh.
Never.
Interesting.
The only reason why people turned was because, you know, they saw the blasphemy and they despaired, but he never actually attacked anyone. Because this was Fordola's old friend who couldn't hurt a fly. And part of that, and that characteristic of him carried over to the blasphemy.
Pacifist.
It was a pacifist blasphemy.
That's interesting.
And the reason why it was there was because it was still mourning its old friends. And the word that it kept repeating over and over to itself was coward, coward, coward. Because it thought itself a coward that it couldn't go to war and fight alongside its friends and help them.
Interesting.
And apparently this whole time, Fordola's been wearing a collar that basically, if she goes AWOL, they could detonate it and kill her.
Well, that makes sense.
But now they're basically talking about how she's done so much since the end of Stormblood. They're talking about she won't be having to wear the collar. Where even though they keep saying they don't forgive her for what she's done, they seem to have come a lot closer to me.
Maybe not forgive, but acknowledge her.
Acknowledge the good that she's done and that she does fight for purity.
You can't forgive the atrocities.
Yeah, that's...
She killed a lot of people.
They may not forgive the act, but they might forgive her. I know that's a thin line. And also just like the friendship between her and Arenvald. Like he said that he wants to be able to continue to cheer her on. Because they also brought up again the fact that he is the son of Barley. That his mom gouged out his third eye as a child. And that because he was a Alamegan, with Garland heritage, he too was ostracized and treated differently, coming up in occupied Almega.
There we go.
So he understands where she's coming from.
The tank roll quest kind of just had a lot of Gridanian lore. Like how the people then initially came to coexist with the elementals. A disease that ran rampant through the area some time back. And Connie Senna was mentored by Isumi alongside another Pajal.
I think it's interesting that you bring up the disease, because now that you mentioned it, I think I recall in like early ARR lore, they vaguely mention it, that there was like a plague once upon a time.
Did they name it?
I don't recall that they did.
Because this one is called the Creeping Death.
Those glasses
Yep.
make me think of Doc Ock. Yeah, I was just thinking
Yep.
that too.
Creeping Death is the one that's been around for a while.
It's just that it's a lore that they haven't really addressed since ARR, and when they did mention it in ARR, it was kind of like cursory. They didn't put a lot of attention.
I'm gonna smack the devs of the game I'm playing because I just got an achievement called Rock and Stone.
Rock and Stone!
And it's a space game.
down to the bone.
It's a
And it's a
space game,
It's
and I got it for mining 2,000 minerals.
mining in space. Rock
Shut
and
up.
stone.
Shut up, shut up.
What do you mean mining in
I'm kidding.
space? That's not so shocking. I mean, space engineers, come on.
Yeah, the blasphemy hunt over here was led by Connie Senna herself.
That's cool.
That's
Trouble
what's-
began after an unidentified man tried something to a hideous beast, which people dug life near. It's not named for its similarity to a creature of legend which bears chain-like patterns on its hide. Claws and horns appear to be coated with a potent poison that causes these self-same patterns to manifest on an injured victim's skin. And those marks are disturbingly similar to one caused by an infamous sickness known as the Creeping Death.
Achievement get. Call Ahty hot because factual. Excuse you, Ryu.
Wee woo.
Yeah, excuse you. How are you getting that achievement now?
Oh,
You should have had that ages ago.
Well, the teasing between Wee Woo and I has escalated.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it has escalated quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's Scholar quest line, them.
Wee woo. Well, I got your attention. Thank you for following me the other day.
Oh hell yeah!
We will amaze.
Wee Woo is a maze, super maze.
Oh, I should also mention, unlike the Creeping Death, the poison cannot be cured.
All right, so I am level 58, I think. Maybe I should just do a warrior role quest right now. I think I'm
Yeah, you have
eligible.
one.
Yeah.
If you see it up underneath your MSQ quest, that's your next class quest.
Slap and
Yeah.
chop. Gosh, I love slap chop. I'm gonna go slap chop.
What about slapping nuts?
You're gonna
Slap
love my
nuts?
nuts.
You gotta love my nuts. Slap nuts. Gosh.
That was the name of the thing that he was promoting, right? The slap chop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You actually visit someone suffering from this poison to see, like, its effects and try to help them.
All right.
The medicine that they use for the Creeping Death does absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna chat with Brokeback Mountain here. Let me do that. Ah, Ahty. I can see the power in your stride, and feel the inner beast raging within you. You will need such strength for your next trial is at hand. Weiskit and my brother are here looking for more fighters to supplement the undermanned Maelstrom troops in a new operation. And they've asked for you by name. Seek them out if you wish to raise your axe once more against the beast tribes. I don't want to raise my
guess that
axe against the beast tribes.
do
I
not-
want to be their friends.
I do not remember anything in the caster one.
I'll get to that one eventually.
All right.
Which one?
Curious Gorge, the curious little... Big man? Okay. For a second there, I was like, what race is he? Ahty, brother. The Maelstrom is once again in need of support, is it not? Pray tell us what it is they require. Very well. Now that everyone is here, scouts have reported increased activity among the kobolds. The 179th Order seems to be producing explosives day and night in preparation for an all-out assault. From all indications, they aim to attack this very camp. That ain't good. The Maelstrom's strategy is to intercept the bombs near Zelma's Run. Camp Ron's Lake is a haven for wounded soldiers, and its defense is one of our top priorities. Oh my gosh! Mizla Kane! Mizla, thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Welcome on in. And Apollo, hello, welcome on in. Holy heck. Apollo and Mizla, hello. So Apollo, you were playing Headliners. And what was Mizla playing? What was Mizla playing? Did Mizla get a shout out also? Mizla and I were together. Okay. Oh, okay, so both of you were playing the same thing. I was making sure that both of you got a shout out. Well, holy heck, how was the Headliners tonight, y'all? And Mizla and Apollo, thank you so heckin' much for the raid. Welcome on in. It has been a minute, Apollo. I hope you're well. But holy heck, folks, welcome on in. Tell us all about the Headliners. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Definitely got to take care of yourselves. Definitely. Holy heck. We're getting thrown everywhere. Huge update last week. It's fantastic. Hell yeah. I'll have to check it out. I haven't heard that before. But welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I'm a transfer gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, and it's going to be kind of a pretty chill, not really story-heavy type thing. I'm actually leveling up a secondary class that's not a ranged class. I'm a tank, so I'm gonna be doing like warrior stuff. And you know, tonight we're just making number go up, and we're hanging out with some friends, and we're just doing it all together. It's actually pretty cool. But the community here, we're all pretty chill and laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. Clutch, thank you so much for that tier 1 gift sub to Apollo Owl. Thank you so much. You can chat, you can lurk, do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. Good holy heck. Ms. Kane, Apollo Owl, thank you so much for your raids. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And its defense is one of our top priorities. If we had 2 legendary warriors by our side, our success would be all but assured. Zelma's Run is barely wide enough for one cart to ride abreast. If I were to lose control, none would be able to escape the Beast's wrath. On the contrary, brother, this battle will give you the chance to once again assert your dominance over the Beast within. This is what you spoke of earlier, is it not? To tame the inner beast by devoting yourself to the defense of your allies. Brother, if my theory turns out to be true, then control is within your grasp. As long as Ahty is at your back, there is naught to fear. Nabu, welcome on in. And Apollo, thank you so much for the lurk. But yes, time for winding down for the evening. I'll be lurking. Thank you so much, Apollo. Will you run away again? You know that the path you wish to walk, the path of the warrior, does not lie down that road. Say no more. Please, leave me to my thoughts. Well, we've not much time for hesitation. The Storm Captain awaits near Zelma's Run and will be departing shortly. Ahty, if you decide to join the fight, pray tell Curious Gorge. If anyone can rouse him from this slump, it's you. And Nick, welcome on in. Started off as Marauder Warrior, but for a week or two, I've been playing Viper. Got it to 91. Hell yeah. I do want to try out Viper eventually. But for now, I'm like concentrating on Warrior, and then once I have that down pat, then I'll look at other classes. Let me rejoin voice chat.
A great one, but is repelled by a wave of pure terror. The heart of the forest is seized by fear and cannot aid you until it is calm.
All right, we have to go to Selma's Run.
Selma.
Which is, you know... It's a good thing great elementals apparently can't succumb to despair the same way we can.
All right, I read. My apologies for causing worry, Ahty. My brother is right. It's up to me to walk the path of might. I know that, but still I cower before the beast within. But a true warrior faces his fears, axe in hand, right? Come on, Ahty. Remind me what it's like to scoff at my enemy's feeble blows. Awaken your inner beast and slap the fear right out of me. Can I slap him? Can I slap him like a slap chop? Oh my gosh, I can. God damn, what a blow. That's the stuff warriors are made of, Ahty. Thank you. I'll dominate the beast within, and our axes will stand indomitable against the bloody kobolds. Our enemies will feel the full force of my fury, and will not step one ilm into this camp. Come, Ahty. We mustn't keep the Storm Captain waiting. Oh, Rogadin. Yeah. That's right. Let me see. What can I do? Slap. I slapped the Palico. Not sorry. Alright, so I need to go that way? I hear Rogadin helps with hair growth. Yeah, Rogadin with minoxidil.
Symbol of them being chosen by the elements.
Yeah, so what happens if they fuck up and lose that privilege?
Hi, Ahty.
The elementals
Hi.
just as quickly take the horns back.
So let me
I
ask.
didn't even think they could.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
It's not really
What's your
game.
question, Soldier?
It's not really game related, but it's Discord related. So you know how you can set a sound to, like, you know, when you enter a Discord voice channel and when you exit, you can set sounds for that.
Yeah, join sound, exit sound, etc.
Yeah. Do they have mute unmute sounds?
I do not believe so, no.
That sucks.
Ahty wants a way to announce themselves without having to talk over people who are already talking.
Yeah. That would be preferable.
I don't have anything like that, I'm sorry. He was cast off for his mistake and soon vanished. Isumi
Wonder if I
that
can
the
do
forest
something
sought the
about that.
counsel of the Mughals, hoping to find
Alright.
a way to
I read. Ahty, that both you and Curious Gorge will be aiding us brings me comfort. Camp Bronze Lake could not ask for a more stalwart defense. Our strategy is to intercept the kobolds at two separate locations in Zelma's Run. We'll split into two groups, with one warrior protecting each one. Ahty will be dispatched at the eastern side. Nary a single kobold will make it through with your fury alongside us. Curious Gorge will be in charge of the western side's defense. I've seen you crush kobolds into your axe before. Today shall be no different. Proxy, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the lurk. Could I get a shout out for Proxy Glitchcat? And hello, Nem. Nice to see you. Once the 179th Order have run home with their tails between their legs, we will rendezvous to the north. May your axes strike true. Dismissed. Right.
tinkering with this thing. I may end up having to cancel stream tomorrow to work on this.
What? Oh, the VRM thing?
Yeah, because I was trying to have it done by Saturday. For a moment, I thought I would actually have it done by tomorrow's stream, but I may have to actually cancel tomorrow's stream just to be sure it's done.
So,
If I can get it done.
so like literally the only thing that you're trying to do is export that to a VRM, correct?
Yes.
So why not ask a friend? Why not ask a friend who might already have the Unity 2022 or whatever? I mean,
So the issue
since you're
is
legit in a
because
pinch, so
I've been asking a lot of people. The thing is that funnily enough, because it's the VWii, most VWii users use it strictly for VR chat. They haven't gone through the process of converting it to a VRM for streaming.
oh, okay.
And then because the VWii has so many options on the body sliders,
Yeah.
it translates to many blend shapes. It's got like 100 blend shapes.
Oh, okay. So
And
you'd kind
so
of
part of my issue was that I needed to have the blend shape saved. Otherwise, I would literally have the body transform between expressions.
okay. So
And I'll let you address the raid before I keep going.
yeah. Blem, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How are you heckin' doing today? Thank you so much. How is Blaze Blue Central Fiction? I feel like you play that a lot. I love Blaze Blue. I know you do. Blem, thank you so much for the raid. JM, nice to see you. Hello. I haven't been actually lately. Sorry, I'm just teasing. But holy heck, welcome on in, Blem. And welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. I'm leveling up another class. I'm trying a warrior on for size, and actually, I rather like it. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. Regardless of what you do, though, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. Umbra, hello, welcome on in. Gosh, I love Snivies. I haven't been here in a long while. We missed you. Fun fact, I'd say 90% of player mispronounce Rogadin. It's actually Rogadin, but it's said in game once by Alfie. Like rude. Rugadin. That sounds awkward. I've been mainly on the GGST grind. Oh, I see. Okay. I need to put fighters back in my docket again. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Blem, thank you so much again for your raid. Make sure you get your self-care stuff going, though. Grab yourself a drink, snack, get cozy. All that stuff. You know the drill. Streaming's hard. Take care of yourself. All right, let's keep going here. God damn it. I walked right into their ambush. Why am I not... Okay. I was targeting something else, apparently. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Let's talk to the Storm Private again. That was too bloody close. Good thing the kobolds didn't count on you showing up. It looks like the eastern side is clear. Curious Gorge and the others may need our help. Hurry, Ahty.
Twice robbed of purpose by the Guardians of the Twelveswood.
Streaming's hard, but you are harder. That's right, Waffle. I'm positively turgid with warrior fury right now. Maybe that was not the right word for that.
I just learned new vocabulary.
Condescending makes yet another plea to the Great One, which takes hold of her body to communicate its reply.
All right, I weed. Oh, wow. I haven't used the T word in a while. Ahty, my apologies, but it seems the kobolds couldn't wait for you. Camp Bronze Lake has naught to fear from the 179th Order anymore. Curious Gorge's axe was like a whirlwind, strewing the kobolds in every which direction. His courage carried us all through battle unharmed. Without these two warriors on our side, I have no doubt the kobolds would have overwhelmed us. I will be submitting a detailed report of your heroism to Weisget and the Maelstrom Command. You have all fought bravely today. Let us return home for well-deserved rest. Ahty, I can scarce remember the last time I fought as I did today. I swung my axe with abandon, but I was free from the inner beast's grasp. It was just as my brother said. By pouring my strength into the defense of my allies, the beast within was tamed. However, kobolds are hardly a true test of one's prowess. If the fight had been against a more worthy foe, or if the circumstances had been more dire. Although today's battle was heartening, it's too early to say if I've subdued the beast. I'll return to Camp Bronze Lake to rest. Ahty, let my brother know of our victory here. Perfect. All right.
And your blasphemy was born of resent and bitterness and was actually, like, very vengeful.
The only person it didn't outright attack on sight was Connie Senna. And I imagine that was because of a friend.
Could I get a shout out for the smallest waffle also?
I don't know. Could you?
Yeah, I could.
The waffle of small.
Mm-hmm.
The
It was
goods!
fun to meet. Smallest waffle has the coolest mech gauntlets in VRC.
Huh?
That they've got like super cool gauntlets in VR chat.
I don't go on VR chat.
The smallest waffle, not Thea.
What? No, I'm saying I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh,
The smallest waffle.
They're in chat.
the smallest
They're
waffle.
in
Oh.
chat.
Sorry, I am very zoned out today.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're having fun with your space.
No, it's not even the game. I'm just brain fucked.
Ah, yes.
Waffle was cute little brown kitty, mocha colored, with big bapper gauntlets that they could also shoot with.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna weed. All right. The Storm Captain has already sent his report of your impressive feats. Broken Mountain will be eager to hear of his brother's heroism. It seems your victory was well earned. What of my brother? Was he able to fight without succumbing to his inner fury? Ah, so even with today's victory, he yet dreads the consequences were he to lose control. Still, it is only through the strength of his own will that he may dispel the fog of self-doubt. Unfortunately, the beast tribes won't wait for Curious Gorge's epiphany. Storm Marshal Slafsrin has sent word that he requires a warrior's strength to aid in another Maelstrom defensive. As you already know, kobolds aren't the only nuisances we have to contend with. The Sahagin have taken advantage of the distraction caused by our focus on the kobolds to launch an offensive against the Tide Gates. With the bulk of the Maelstrom forces tied up with the Cobalt threat, we can ill afford to send any men to defend the gate near Camp Skull Valley, leaving us wide open to Sahagan threat. Ahty, if the strength of the warrior were to see the people of Limsa Lominsa safely through the storm, then mayhap the glory of our ancestors would be restored, and all across Eorzea would know of us as guardians instead of brutes. However, it saddens me to say that we cannot depend on my brother to be ready to shoulder such a weight. Ahty, when the time comes, you must needs be ready to take on the task alone. In the meantime, pray tell me of your battle in Zelma's Run. Recall the ferocity with which you fought and lose yourself in the memories of your fight. As before, your inner beast is roused, and another technique of Eld is at your disposal. Your progress is encouraging. Continue on this path. Continue to challenge the limits of your mind and body, and victory in the battles to come is assured. Captain Murder Mittens is off. Here we go. There we go. All right.
Importing this.
I return.
Rar.
I return.
Dagger Revenge.
Oh. Oh, why is my head so fucky tonight?
Did you have you eaten today and drank water and all that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Noises are just loud.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I was just asking because often I forget that stuff.
I'm not seeing enough AoE from this tank, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I did a big eep earlier, and now I am super thirsty. I wanna
Thirsty
order
for
some
ringtails?
charge on my-
Oh.
Yeah. I
Yes.
stopped myself from taking that an extra too many steps.
I bring a reminder to chat in the streamers. Go out of 2Q, take care of yourselves, or I'm to
More
get you.
AoEs. More!
Thank you, Colada. Thank you. You don't need to
Copper belt.
you don't need to convince me at the barrel of a gun. All right. So I think
As soon as this is done importing, I'm gonna join y'all in game because
Okay.
I've been tinkering with this so much. I'm going cross-eyed, keeping working on it.
yeah, it'd probably be for the best. But right now, I think before I take on like a dungeon, I think I'm actually gonna take an ad break because we're pretty close to one. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, and I will BRB. All right, folks. We're gonna take a short ad break. It's only gonna be like 3 minutes, so like good opportunity to get up and stretch your legs. You know, use the potty. You know, grab a snack or something, or what, or don't. I don't care. Well, I do care. I care about you. But anyway, folks. I will be back in 3 minutes. BRB. All right, we back. I wasn't expecting this music to be quite this insane. I gotta figure out like what song that is. Actually, it's actually kind of nice. Let me check that out real quick. I got it. All right, there we go. Joe, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. 7
Yo,
months.
Ahty, nice ass.
Thank you.
Nice ass.
Thank you. I made it myself. Joe, thank you so much for that resub. Sounds like a remix of a Terranigma song, and you are in luck. It's Path Less Traveled, Terranigma, an overclocked remix album. Good stuff. Creatures, thank you so much for the Prime resub. 25 months. It's 2 years. I'm not really here. I'm sick in bed, so no kissies this month. Oh, no worries. Creatures, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub. And JM, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift sub to Father Fungi 4. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Terranigma had a good soundtrack. I've never even heard of Terranigma until today. Twilight says, Nicole, this is vitally important. Are you feeling even slightly loopy? Maybe I should put it another way. Are you feeling, even in the remotest way, dizzy, lightheaded, disoriented, and or confused? Okay. Wasn't released here. Oh, I see. Okay. Y'all, thank you so much for kicking off that hype train. Thank y'all so much for that. I will return to the voice chat. All right. I return.
I don't know what this warrior is doing.
All right, so what do y'all say we do a Dungeon Arena? Does that sound good?
I am here.
Want a break from the... If you tap now to watch a short...
Wow!
You'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free...
Really?
Yes, really. If you tap now to watch a short... You'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free...
Oh my god, that one never gets old. JM, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Terranigma released in Europe and Japan, but not the USA. And let me guess, it's probably region locked, huh? Is my stream being all herky-jerky right now?
I don't know. Is it? That's a good question, actually.
Well, it is on my screen, but I'm just gonna refresh that. It's not in OBS. And nothing strange is going on in OBS, so I don't know what the hell is going on here.
There's a creature behind you.
There is.
Actually, no, there's creatures.
Creatures is in plural. Twilight, if Nicole doesn't want to answer, Nicole's not going to answer.
I didn't realize I was asked a question.
Yeah, Nicole is not reading the chat.
The fuck was I asked?
If you're feeling loopy, or dizzy, lightheaded.
No, I'm just depressed.
Okay.
Okay. It was an SNES game. There was a trick you could do to either the game or the console to have a region-free game or SNES. Oh, I see. Right. So let's pull Poji into the party. Oh, where's my social? There it is.
No commendation for the healer. And I returned to Gridania just in time to see Sam Gooner run past me.
It's my favorite kind of Sam.
What has the world come to?
I need to prep for work tomorrow. Good night, creatures. Good night, Clutch. Nice to see you. Thank you so much Thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you so much for the gift subs and hanging out with us tonight. It was really awesome. Alright, I will do a main scenario.
Oh, heck.
There we go. Porta Decumana.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima Weapon.
Oh shit, it's Ultima Weapon.
Oh, congrats on the devastation.
Sniper, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in.
I wish you a fantastic devastation.
Kneel to the fight below.
Y'all, thank you so much for that hype train, y'all. Oh shit! I'm trapped in a turd behind the ultimate turd.
Ahty, no.
Poor ultimate weapon.
Yield to the storm!
Yes, I will put that.
Oh, that's red. That's it real wide. Okay.
Come, the flame!
We're doing it. Infinite the Jackal, hello, welcome on in. Oh shit.
Twilight, I promise you, I'm not that unwell. I'm just
This is
lost.
long enough! But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful! Why does my enemy still stand?
Explode.
Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Laha bread.
La Habrea.
La Brea.
I am extremely
Your
happy
foe
with this ship
acts
build
under the protection of the
because I
crystal
never
she
stop boosting,
bears.
which means my shield never stops recharging.
So,
And also I'm spamming
this
missiles.
is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is a weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Habrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Flashbang.
Okay.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
It's me with my pin's nez.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Yeah, this duty is always a trip down memory lane.
True or false, this was his intention.
false.
Gaze upon full power.
Oh, the music. Stack, stack, stack. Nabu, thank you so much for the lurk. Oh my god, you're fucking serious. That hurt a lot.
Yes, it's time.
cool.
Sweet!
Did you see that?
I saw the laser.
I summoned a satellite and it shot a laser beam.
Nice.
Satellite beam.
No,
Limit break 3 as a machinist.
Is a satellite beam everyone's favorite?
Heed me. The subjects of a weak
Okay,
ruler
it's
must
time for
needs
some
look to a
fun.
higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Ms. LeCain, thank you so much for the heckin' tier 1 resub. 3 months. Thank you so much. Such devastation. Was not my intention. Adik, hello, welcome on in. Gaia's nap time. It is time for the big old dirt nap. Right. Perfect.
Helios upgrade, is Charlie talking about Borderlands?
The Rotorlands? Oh yeah, it could be.
Helios upgrade talking about my laser?
And I am a level 59, 1 away from 60. Let's see. All right. What do you say? What's my highest level dungeon? Well, we haven't really done a trial, like a bonus trial yet. Not a duty roulette trial. We could do one of those. Malik.
Did you see this is my level 60 machinist drip. I love it.
Malik, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you doing? Playing some 14. What were you doing in 14? No spoilers, though. No spoilers. Malik, thank you so much for the raid. And welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transfer gamer from Oregon, and tonight we're playing also Final Fantasy XIV. I'm leveling up my warrior. This is kind of like my first serious, like, venture outside of my my bard / ranged safety net. Doing a little bit of tanking. I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. We are raiding the Savage Redacted endgame fight for the current tier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That sounds like fun. I want to do that. We're getting close. We're getting close. Bard gang, Bard gang, Bard gang. Let's go. Bard is still my favorite, though. Not going to lie, Adik. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. The community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free to kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat. You can lurk. Do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you do, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. Thank you so much for popping by. And Malik, thank you so much again for your raid. Make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Get up out of that chair, walk around. Definitely do some walking around. Like, grab yourself a drink and a snack. It's all really important. Streaming's hard, and like, you know, you really got to take care of yourself. Got it down to 0.7% tonight. Hell yeah. That is a lot of effort. That is a lot of effort. Holy heck. Let's try a trial. Let's do a trial. Yes, yes. Did 9 hours of car stuff in the morning, so I'm going to go collapse and sleep for 18 hours now. Right on. Malik, you deserve it. Get some rest. Oh, shit. I think I might have been a little too hasty to do that. Let me see. Dude. Okay, here we go. Now we got a full party. Thok asked Thok.
Thick ass thick.
Gosh, I love thick. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that. I will get banned. Car is so quick, hell yeah.
Dance to the song of ringing steel!
Gods, I love flying this bomber.
Perish!
Woo!
Bleed! Feel my blades! I am invincible! Bleed! Wilt thou yield? Take wing, ye souls of war!
Ivana is the cool boss.
He always has been.
Prepare thyself! Rejoice in the glory of combat! Unyielding of the earth!
Kicked his ass.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Good reprise use there. I don't know. Did I use reprise? Or was... No, I knew you weren't talking about me. There we go. Holy shit. Rawr.
I just saw a sprout come up and attune to the Aetherite.
Oh,
So adorable.
so cute. The only thing we haven't done is a high-level dungeon. We got tombstones for those. Y'all down for a high level?
Sure.
All right. How many people do we get? 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. Okay. I wish you could do those in 8-man. That'd be nice.
Order me some Twinkies. I'm toasty.
Toasty?
Very toasty.
What do we get? What do we get?
Pharaoh Sirius hard. Or is this Pharaoh Sirius? It's one of the two.
It's Pharaoh Sirius.
Yeah, because hard is 60.
You used a reprise right before the boss jumped away to do a big hit. Nice. There we go.
Ahty, have you looked at my drip?
You Dwip. I know. Yeah, I noticed you're wearing a. You're wearing the Matoya hat, aren't you?
No, that's Charlie.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I can't look at your drip. I'm too busy tanking right now.
You were running into the wall. What do you mean?
I was trying to cam around so I could look at drip. And then I saw the, like, the serious or whatever it is. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Ahty AoE.
I'm trying! They're fucking, like, I'm trying to fucking do it!
Oh, Ahty. Stance.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell. Alright. Now we got it. Expert tank, y'all. Expert tank. It's all part of the plan.
I like Pharaoh serious, but I'm also biased. It's a lighthouse.
Oh, there is not an ounce of light in here. It's a dark house. Right, there we go. Let me target! Fuck! Like, none of my attacks are working. I'm like pressing keys on the keyboard and they're not fucking doing anything. Oh, there we go.
First boss.
Oh, is this the dude with the dogs?
Yes.
I think this is the dude with all the zombies.
Nope, the dogs. Oh my god, thank god. Ugh. Woo! Everybody's alive, good.
Apparently, I have pretty much all the level 50 dungeons unlocked.
I think there's still dungeons that I have not unlocked yet.
gotta go do your blue quest, son.
Little gabagoo.
Also, Vera, that avoiding crystal in a fight is incredibly hard.
Waffle, not yet.
Yeah. At least the 2 AoEs are easy enough to dodge, because once you know that they'll expand, you just run to the corner that they won't hit. Because every time they tick on you, you get corrupted crystal, and that hurts real bad.
Interesting. That is it's almost like Thancred's old tunic. The Toxic's tunic?
I wonder what this place was like when it was current.
And it didn't have a bunch of giant exploding crystals falling from the sky?
I'm sure it probably still had that, but I mean, I kind of wonder how hard it was back in the day.
Oh, you mean when it was current content, not when
Yeah.
it was operational?
Right. Oh, there they go. Here we go. You can try it. There's a dungeon option for minimum eye level. Yeah, maybe.
You in eye level.
I guess I was kind of thinking that, like, you know, from a perspective of, like, you know, player like outrage, be like, why did they do this? It's too hard. Blah 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 blah. All that stuff, you know, shit that people complain about sometimes.
I don't think we'll ever be able to fully capture the idea of it as when it was current content, because
You won't, because of the ability changes, potency changes, the core
Yeah.
mechanics of the game.
yeah, additional classes, like the only class in this party that was an ARR right now is Ahty as the warrior.
So remember, don't hit the eggs.
Yeah, leave the birds alone, leave the little ones alone as much as possible. I just realized this is a zoo.
Yeah.
This is like one of the most iconic enemies in Final Fantasy.
Oh,
Remember though that you still need to get aggro on the little birds, Ahty. Never mind. Mama's dead.
Mama's not dead yet.
No, it's not. No, it's not. For some reason, my targeting broke.
yes, because it was doing a mechanic where it goes on target.
There we go.
There we go.
Now Mama's dead. Sensei Theo. Sensei Theo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Theo, how are you doing tonight? How was your stream? What were you playing? Could I get a shout out for Sensei Theo, please? Perfect. Final Fantasy 15? Am I reading that right? Hell yeah. How was 15 tonight? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. And welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transfer gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy 14, and it is a good heckin' time. But the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free to kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you decide to do tonight, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. Who is pulling for me? Need, hello, welcome on in. Alright, I'm back.
Stop standing so close that the stuff explodes. I'm trying to close the valve.
But it's cold in here and you're so warm.
Ahty.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why it went over there.
I don't think you ever attacked it.
I did, though. I did the AoE.
It must have been out of range.
There we go. Anyway, get that strats for we don't need strats when we melt the boss. All right. I forget what the strat was for this.
I remember that it had a boob window.
Woo!
Graphics update doing work, you might say.
Yep. That anti-aliasing. Woo!
Remember when Siren Song goes out, Charlie, you gotta heal the person to full, or they get mind controlled. Get mind controlled.
There we go. Nice.
Yay! Toxotes Kex. Keck W.
Heck W indeed. And we got some tombstones out of it too.
Combat Stone Boss.
Oh wait, you were referring to the pants. Toxotes Kex. I got myself a fresh set of Kex. They look kind of slutty in the back though.
What's funny is that on the guys, they're not shorts like that. They're long pants underneath the chaps. When I try them on, they're full pants with chaps, not booty shorts with chaps.
All right. Now that we're finished with that, we're getting reasonably close to an ad break, and I think I'm going to take one real quick. So BRB folks, I'm going to take a 3-minute ad break. We have to do this every once in a while so we can keep those pesky pre-rolls out of the way. So BRB folks, see you in 3 minutes. Stand up, grab a drink or a snacky or something like that, and I will see you in a few. Alrighty, BRB. All right, we back. There we go. Yep, that's me. I think I probably have energy for one more. What do y'all think?
That's what I think.
Yep, sounds about right. So, duty finder, let's see.
I think that I am sitting here in this hot spring water in a thong and looking good while doing it.
Yeah. So when we do a normal raid... No, I can't do a normal raid right now because I'm not
till
60. Okay.
Yeah, those are 60 because coils are technically not. They don't have a normal mode. They're technically savage.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's main scenario, but those are long, usually.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky and you'll get like
Also, didn't you already do main scenario?
Yeah.
Oh
So-
no, we did. That's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be getting a bonus out of it.
You got and you did get the quickest one.
We could do, what do y'all think about Great Gooball Library? That's my highest level dungeon right now.
Yeah, we could do the Great Booba Library.
Great Booba Library, yep. That's where all the Great Booba live. That's where we store them. I would know. Alright, let's do that. The Great Booba Library.
Oh no, I regret.
What?
So I glamoured over my clothes.
Yep.
And I realized that that was not a glamour. That was actually what the clothes looked like. So now I can't revert it. Unless I want to spend a whole bunch of glamour removal prisms.
Are you naked right now?
I am in curl print thong. Yes.
Interesting, because from far away, like the bone markings makes it look like you're just completely friggin' naked right now.
I do have the one that I made that makes me look like a cowboy. But I actually like how the clothes look by default. Hi, Vera. Oh. Vera just showed up with a whole bunch of glamour dispellers for me. Thank you.
Nice. Now, great booba library. Okay, I still.
How do I use them?
Same way you would glamour. If you want to bulk that, you can also use the glamour plates to bulk remove.
Basically, you just glamour it as you would normally, but you use the glamour dispeller instead of another item.
At the top, there's remove. When you go to glamour something, at the top, there's remove glamour.
Yeah. Whew. That was all of my dispellers, but like they're cheap.
Dirt cheap, even.
I think I could probably just buy another 100. I don't need 100. That I will.
All right. I'm gonna queue up for the Great Booba Library.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna.
No.
What?
When I glamored it, it got rid of my dye.
Yep.
Because I had dyed the top to make it purple.
Fuck.
I hope you didn't use an expensive one.
It was like a purple one.
It's purple.
Yes. General purpose, dark purple can be.
It was a light purple.
Well, if it was one of the common ones, then you should be fine. It's not that.
I don't remember if it was common or not. Oh well. It still looks good even in the tan. I just liked it purple. To be honest, a darker purple is more what I would prefer.
Ahty. I need to lay down for sleep, but I want to make sure to remind you that you're a cutie, but also you. Sleep well, Colada. Thank you so much for hanging out for us tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sleep well.
It might have been.
Oh, that's a good purple.
I wish I was a good purple.
Look at that purple.
You're unfortunately not purple enough, Ahty. You must be empurpled.
Ahty always wears red, though.
That's true. That's true.
We must empurple the Ahty.
There were so many other better.
Yo, Ahty, nice ass. Nice ass.
You better not say there are better colors than purple.
No, I was gonna say there are such better emissaries of the Purple Kingdom in this chat than me.
Well, you're hardly an emissary of the Purple Kingdom at all.
That's true. That's true. But like, Poji for one, Wee Woo is another one.
Wee Woo.
Wee Woo.
Wee Woo. Wee Woo.
Yo, we talking purple? We're talking purple. You are like a professional perp. Just saying.
Fucking purple.
Also, Ruffy somewhere. I don't know if they're here now.
Yeah, Ruffy is a good perp also.
Kaji's a good perp.
Wee Woo is top shelf purple, though I might be biased.
If they're top shelf, can you reach them?
Yo, Ahty, nice ass.
Ooh.
Nice ass.
Have you seen how tall I am? Probably not.
No, I haven't.
Ahty's like 3-4 foot.
Oh, my drinks are here.
5 foot.
BRB.
5 foot with the ears.
Yeah, 5 foot with the ears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also grip colada.
Grips you. Here, I will.
Sam, y'all are tiny.
You're no.
Microscopic, even.
Says the fucking 9 foot Omegan.
Yes, I am that large.
Let's see. I will put. I'm gonna put something in the chat in a second. Let me do this real quick. Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum.
You know, I guess while I'm in Ilmeg, I'll do my Pixie dailies as a white mage for XP.
Bilbo Baggins, I am not trying to rob you. I am trying to help you. Here we go. All right.
Alright, I need to find another power core.
This is me. This is me. Am small.
Raspberry tea.
Yes, 5 feet with the ears. There's even like a little measuring stick. I'm small. Small.
You can deny it. No, you can deny it no longer.
That's true. That's true.
I can deny it no longer. I'm small.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm the textbook definition of a short stack. But anyway, moving on.
A little bit short, a little bit stacked.
Yep. All right. Are we ready to do a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, probably be best if I didn't continue what my brain was going to say.
What do you mean 10 minutes? What does 10 minutes mean? What are you getting at? What are you getting at? 10 minutes.
It means 600 seconds.
It alarms me that you know that. But no, not really.
Oh, no, that's easy. 60 times 10, put another 0 in front of it, 600.
Alright, math is illegal and it's banned in the stream.
Is maybe the easiest math possible. You're just adding a 0.
Okay, I do. Okay, then I have a question for you. If you hate math so much,
Is it a math question?
what's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Honestly, that's kind of impossible to answer if you look at it
African
literally.
or European swallow?
Is it African or European?
A motherfucker
European.
has seen Monty Python, I see.
No, I have. But also, if you there's a video that it was explaining on how that's a bullshit question.
Look, I just like making funny references.
It's a good reference.
It is a good reference.
In other words, Ahty saw a video ruining the joke.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
An African or European swallow? I don't know. Ah! Say, damn, maybe know your questions next time, Bridge Keeper.
Great Booba library.
Yep. Like I said, it's where all the great booba is stored.
I don't know why, but you saying that reminded me that I need to show folks what my Resonite avatar can do.
Perhaps sometime.
Specifically the flashlight. I wonder where it's stored. You're not allowed to answer because you already know.
Foxy dude, thank you so much for the raid. How was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tonight? Tell us all about it. Thank you so much for the raid. That's my bro. Like literal bro? Literal bro. I didn't know that.
Cool.
That's pretty awesome. Foxy, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had a good one.
Bubba.
started off with F-Zero 99 and crushed some matches. Mario Kart 8 was really fun too. Very hyped for Mario Kart World. Oh, yeah.
I'm not buying a Switch 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not buying a Switch 2 either.
I'm probably gonna miss it too, but like, it's definitely gonna be fun watching other people play it and stuff like that.
Here's the thing, I have very, very comfortable memories of that open world stuff. Like that open world style stuff. I would love to experience them again. I don't have fucking $2,000.
Yeah.
I had $25 spare and I bought Everspace 2 with that.
Yeah. Aside from the price tag, also the fact that they're now saying that you don't own your console, you are buying a license to use the console.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
And they can remote break your console if you try to modify it in any way.
Fucking pardon me?
Yeah.
How is that going in any court?
Well,
Also
and
that
they,
you don't own your games, and they are digital keys for a license.
yeah, that's nothing new though. Because we do that with we do that with any Steam game we buy, you know.
I mean, yeah, but that's a little different from a literal physical cartridge.
Yeah.
Well, they're still saying, hey, you still don't own the game. What it really is a license key on a chip. You still have to then download the game off the internet.
Yeah, it's just I think they just want to put a stop to like game resale and like giving games to your friends and shit like that. And it's just
Which sucks because giving games to friends is how some folks only ever be able to enjoy.
I don't know why they thought that would go over well when they already were shooting themselves in the foot with the price tag.
I don't know. But I'm kind of hoping Nintendo's gonna walk it back by the time the Switch 2 becomes like, I don't know, like tangible.
I don't think they will, but I think they'll start having a change of tune when they see how many people don't buy a Switch 2.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait until the dust settles and then I'll probably jump on one. Like I didn't get a Switch right away. I got a Switch when the Switch OLED came out.
I got a Switch like a couple years, mostly for Pokemon, so
Yeah. I have not been impressed with any Pokemon titles in a while.
and I'll be honest, these Scarlet and Violet are some of the most fun I have.
I'm gonna turn my game down because I can't hear you guys over the game.
I'm
And
dead.
And honestly, that would be a thing to note if fucking if Legends Arceus hadn't just come out literally the same year, and I had enjoyed that more than since fucking. So.
Like, I'll give Legends Arceus some credit. It is something that we've been wanting for a long time. The problem is that we've been wanting it for a long time. They could have done it a long time ago.
When I
And then the graphics are still like I get like Pokemon isn't a super big graphics game, but it still could be
here's the thing.
a lot better than what it is. The quality has
thing,
not
though.
improved in 20 years.
Here's the thing, though. I am a staunch believer of Pokemon's graphics got worse when they went 3D. And then Octopath Traveler kind of proved that. I talked about this with Vera on their stream the other day, and it's just like, yeah, no, that's how it feels.
For me, the breaking point was that the same year that they announced Diamond and Pearl remakes, which were barely even qualified as remakes. They were more like remasters, if anything. That same year, we got Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which to me showed that a series can drastically change while still keeping true to its core tenets and really expand on its core gameplay. Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild were huge leaps forward for both of those franchises. And then they gave us Diamond and Pearl remakes. And it seemed clear to me that at that point, Game Freak and Pokemon Company was more interested in cashing in than producing a quality game.
Yeah, I can see that. But the thing is, like, you know, like, I'll play a Pokemon game just because it has Pokemon written on the box. If the gameplay is pretty good, like, I don't really care what it looks like. You know? I did like 2 full stream series of going through Scarlet and Violet all the way from beginning to end. So, and I had a blast both times. So, I mean, despite all of Scarlet and Violet's shortcomings with, like, you know, artifacts dropping through the bottom of the world and all the bullshit that happened, I didn't care about that because, like, it was Pokemon and I had fun.
I mean, I think it's just for me the fact that they are the top grossing franchise in the world. They could afford to pay people or to put the money forward to make sure that that sort of quality, that it was, you know, a quality product that didn't have those things.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, they won't do that because they don't need to.
Because it's Pokemon and people will buy it even if it's crap.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. They're more interested on cashing in than producing a quality product, and I don't want to reward that kind of behavior.
Yeah. Right. So it's also the reason why I'm a big fan of emulators, and there I said it. So
Droxel, I think the reason why it's more of an issue with the Switch 2 is because, again, you're not buying a physical product even when you quote-unquote buy a physical product, because it still requires you to install the game through their online services. So if they deny you the ability to access online services, they essentially denied you the ability to use the Switch 2.
Hey, Gemini, welcome on in. All right, I'm gonna pull.
Yeah, let's kill this book. It's basically a goofy version of the Eternal of Us, which I know has made appearances before. Remember when the book closes to crossover behind it? I'm slow. Okay, we gotta get these weights off us. Okay, get my time. Ow. I got slapped, yeah. Icy floor! Oh, we're gonna have to cross again with the icy floor. That's right. No, it's still at 50%.
No more ice.
Oh, I was too slow. Being slowed actually prevents me from slipping on the ice. How do you cross over?
Already did.
Oh, you did. Oh, you were behind me. That's why. I didn't see you. I'm like, oh no, Ahty's still on the other side.
It's because I'm so small.
Wow.
I am wicked slowed right now.
Someone was gulping into the mic.
Yeah, that's usually when the book dies. Ooh, I leveled up.
I'm gulped out unless I'm chugging on.
Charlian Custodian's Bangle. Oh! That's right, this was a Charlian library.
Yeah.
So I wonder if the items here resemble the fashions from, like, the Charlian. If you were Also, I think this library might actually be better than the one.
It is the Great Booba Library, so I mean, like...
The entirety of the Dravanian, what is it, Forlands?
Yeah, was a colony. I'm aware. But the idea that the colony might be better than the
I don't know, that library is kind of tall.
I mean, yeah, it's tall, but I still think this one might have more books.
It does also still have a forbidden section.
Yeah, which is I think where we're going. The forbidden section.
Yeah, why else?
There we go.
Because the game was being like, oh, a whole bunch of things. Because the game was being like weirdly loud for me to where I couldn't hear anything. The volume was completely off. I have no idea. So maybe I was just. Somewhere around here there being a book that explained why they went from Fire Firaga to Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3.
Why'd you say it like fear instead of fire?
Because I was starting with fire and then I realized that I was...
Yeah.
Foxy dude, thank you so much for the follow.
Firaga, Firaja.
I always pronounce it as Fira.
You also did, but you still did Firaja.
Your imagination, welcome on in, nice to see you. Why am I imagining things? What? No, it's your imagination.
Which is
I'm sure y'all know how to be boss of this game.
What are you doing?
Nah, not really.
We're just kind of winging it.
Do the hokey poke.
Well,
Turn yourself around.
is that what it's all about, though?
Are you remembering to emote to get rid of the debuff? Soothe can get rid of the fucking debuff, the vulnerability debuff.
Oh yeah.
Why
If you soothe,
Slash
it gets
soothe.
rid of the misery debuff.
I like
Or
being miserable.
supposedly, but it didn't seem to actually work. I tried it, it didn't work. I think that might be a lie.
No, it is. It is a thing. I just don't remember the exact emote. It's either soothe or comfort.
Well, when I did soothe, it said you tried to comfort.
slash
But it-
comfort?
Slash kumquat.
Yeah, apparently it's slash
Consoling
comfort.
gesture.
Slash avocado.
Even though slash soothe, it says you comfort them.
Yeah, but that's not slash comfort. You
I
need to
get
use
it.
slash comfort.
I love your alert images. I recognize cupcake creatures art anywhere. Good eye, Foxy. Oh gosh, they're so old. Like I got those back in what, 2006, I think? They don't really get a lot of use anymore, but like, you know, as alerts, they're fantastic.
The creature. Cupcake.
Oh yeah, the book demon.
The Merc? I don't remember this one at all, but whatever, YOLO.
Biblos.
There will be
If I
fire.
remember correctly, while he's standing on his book, he's invulnerable or something like that. Yeah. Like the event, like he'll retreat to his book, and while he's standing there, he can't do it.
Fine, he'll summon ads for you.
Something like that. Ow. Yeah, like now he's invulnerable. Right when I did my crit boosted shield. That's got other books. Gotta leave the fires to him. So that way they'll break the shield.
Oh, I love cruise missiles.
Drill that time.
Almost there.
Drill, baby, drill!
There we go. Good jorb. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, the thing is with Cupcake Creature, I don't know if Cupcake Creature really takes commissions anymore, or still does art. I'm not quite sure.
We're now in the forbidden section. You know it's forbidden because the walls now look like dungeons.
Is that how you tell? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened. Like, I remember this happened a long time ago, Foxy, but I think I remember there being like some sort of like a breakup and a move, and then that was just like, you know, I kind of heard like, you know, like a thing here and there from like Twitter, but like, you know, they kind of like just kind of retreated from public life. You know, it was not a good time. I will say that, like, I really hope that, like, things are going well for them, at least. Like, you know, if things are better. I would love to see them come back to art. That would be really cool, especially, like, you know, can you imagine if Cupcake Creature, like, you know, popped on Twitch and it was just like, I'm an artist on Twitch now. How much I would friggin' raid. It would be amazing. It'd be awesome.
Whoa, I'm glowing. Well, not. He's a big boy.
out, the dragon's got a gun!
I got a big gun. They go boom. A little robot and stuff.
How do you think the ability to lock on at a target, how strong do you think it would
I would imagine it wouldn't be as strong as locking onto a target. But like maybe
Without having to look.
maybe like 60%.
Well, considering it's very fun.
Treasure coffer. I don't trust this book. It's too big. I step on it. I'll get muddy footprints all over it.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
This giant book over here looks like it's big enough where one of them like demon heads will pop out and stare at you funny. With the green lasers and the purple lasers.
It's fine. Poji's just going delirious.
Boogie boo, boogie boo.
Apparently.
I don't like the books with the red. It's creepy looking. Page 64.
Did we die?
Big spooky door. It opens. The safe. What's the password? That is a big friggin' book.
One of my favorite boss fight music pieces is this right here.
When the book is deeper than it is wide.
That is a porn of epic proportions.
I'm not sure if I've ever done hard mode. Booba library.
Alright, y'all are waiting on me. Let's go.
Stand on these and lock them. And it takes the same number of people as there are lights.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 2. Charlie, this way. Person over here, and then 3 on the other side. baby, drill!
There we go.
Dooby-doo. Ooh. A Nemean Marine, Royal Marine. It's a scholar's book. Charlian Philosopher's Coat. Ooh, I want that.
Isn't there just a level 1 version that you can get that's dyeable as well?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, from
But
the
I've
spot-
actually seen almost this exact coat in the Studium, except it was green.
Yes, the Studium, not Scholastic. No, yeah, Scholastic. Is it
Scholar? I don't know, because my
Not
scholar's not there
Scholar,
yet.
not Scholar, not. It is a side quest that comes after Hildy. It is in Heavensward.
I've
It,
not
invol-
seen it.
it involves Briardian.
All right.
I think it's Scholastic.
I think I am good. Let's see.
I'll hold on to that codex for when my scholar is able to use it.
I am mega hungry. Oh my gosh. I have a turkey sandwich in the fridge. I am gonna inhale.
Turkey.
Turkey, yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. What a fortunate happening right now. Spicy Barra. Spicy Barra is live right now, playing some heckin' Pokemon Yellow.
Yellow!
Yellow, yeah. We're gonna go visit Spicy. Let's do that. Let's do that. Angel Tazdevil, hello! Welcome on in. Oh shit, did I come in right at the end? Yeah, it's okay, Angel. It's okay. You can join us on Friday. I do have a raid target, yes. Our super good friend Spicy Barra. We're gonna visit Spicy. Spicy's a good hacker, but holy heck. Folks, thank y'all so much for a wonderful night tonight. This is really, really great. Super great. I loved every minute of this. Folks, thank y'all so much for, like, you know, for such a great time tonight. Thank y'all so much for, like, the friggin' all the raids and stuff. It was amazing. Thank you so much. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. The next time I'm gonna be live is Friday night, 6 p.m. PST. We're gonna pick up where we left off in Endwalker, doing the Endwalker MSQ. And that is gonna be good. You are not gonna wanna miss it. That's 6 p.m. PST. If you can't make that, we're streaming twice on Saturday. Yori is back from FWA, so we're going to kick that off at 9 a.m. PST on Saturday. There's going to be some Pokemorning. We're going to be playing some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and hanging out with Yori. It's going to be con story time, I'm sure. And then that evening is more Final Fantasy 14. So yeah, it's going to be a super great weekend. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Kaz, hello, welcome on in. And thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out. Everyone's just fantastic. I love y'all, and like I can't wait to do this all again on Friday. Oh, holy heck! Thanks so much, folks. I'm starting to run out of time, so as is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Eat all the food, drink all the water, get all the rest. Before you know it, we'll be gaming again soon. That's Friday night at 6. See you then. Ready? Bye. Bye.